Hello, good morning, everybody. Today I'm here with Valérie de Oliveira, which is part of the team of our traineeship program in Brussels. Hello, Valérie.
Hi, good morning, Simona. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you to be with us, first of all. Valérie, just a quick presentation, if it's possible, of your project for our students to make them better understand what it's about.
So the project name is Business ACP. Actually, it's a project dedicated to support the development of the private sector in Africa, Caribbean and Pacific countries, which is ACP. You will hear me speak about ACP very often. So it's a project built around the cooperation between the EU on one side and the ACP countries, Africa, Caribbean, Pacific countries, to support the private sector. And it's dedicated to support a global strategy, which is mainly around four areas. It's improving the business environments in developing regional and national value chains in these countries, ACP countries, increasing financial inclusion. In particular, when I say financial inclusion, is helping getting access to finance, especially for the underserved targets, which are women entrepreneur, youth entrepreneur, and I'm sure it's really important for all young students. Yeah. Also strengthening access to finance in general for MPMEs, so micro, small, medium size enterprises. This is very important, which make up like 99% of our economic fabric in these countries, in Africa, the Caribbean and Pacific, but also in the EU, by the way, but not for the same reasons. Sure. So access to finance. So we know that we have there's a lot of money in banks, whatever. But one thing is having money, but then access the money, it's something else. So this is also one big part of the strategy. And the last but not least part is promote this cooperation and knowledge management, sharing of best practices and experience between the EU and these countries from Africa, the Caribbean and Pacific. So this is the global strategy. So Business ACP, the project for which I am working now, actually we help, explaining, we help coordinates all the programs put in place all over the place and related to private sector development. How do we help? We help so both the European Commission, the EU side, and the organization African Caribbean Pacific states to ensure the global coordination about all the programs being put in place.
Okay, totally clear. Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And what is your role inside the project?
So my role is, well, I do so many things every day, but I'm going to speak about theoretically, because it's important also to say on day to day, but I will come to that. So I'm the communication and knowledge management key expert. So my role is to ensure the visibility of all these activities that the EU and the OACPS are Organization of African Caribbean Pacific States are putting in place in favor for the benefit of the private sector of these countries. So to ensure the visibility of the cooperation, if you want, this communication, so through traditional channels as usual, but also social media. You know that social media, for example, are very, very strong and very well used in Africa in particular. Let's speak about Africa so that everyone is clear. So because it's very easy to get, you can be in the countryside, you find people using social platforms and to get informed and everything. Not always well informed, but that's another issue.
Story.
Another story. Yeah. Exactly. So my job is communication And the second part, but which is always related to, is knowledge management. In terms of knowledge management, what you want to do is more develop and develop drafts, prepare a series of knowledge resources.
Okay.
Could be documents that you find, could be examples, could be one testimonial, can it can be any kind of knowledge, explicit or implicit knowledge that you collect from the
Okay.
field, or that you collect from experts, or even from someone who did something that worked in one field, that you want to exchange with other countries, other regions, where you can duplicate or replicate this model if it works. So the important here, and more in most of the programs, not only ours, of course, is really to try to even, I mean, needs are huge all over the place for many things, from in many sectors, but of course resources are limited. So what we try
Yeah.
to do is capitalize as much as possible on what is done and share it with the broader, the broader scope. So these are my two: communication and knowledge management.
Very interesting. And if I have well understood, our trainee will support you in your daily activities and works, or?
Well, the trainee, whatever, because we have other experts within the team.
Okay.
So, but of course, I am very much in favor of having trainees, because I think I have the best parts. In fact,
Okay, yeah.
the most fun part of the project. This is what I
So
say.
that's fine for
It's
for them.
because, but
So
because,
you will be the tutor finally, the
yeah,
person that will
usually
follow.
this is
Okay.
what I do. Yes. I think it's a good thing, because I really rely. We talked about that earlier, Simona. That for me, the traineeship is really something. It has to be win-win.
Yeah,
So I don't have time to lose or to waste time. Very sorry to being so direct with you, with someone who's
of
not
course.
motivated, that doesn't want to work,
Yeah.
because it takes time, and I make sure that I dedicate myself a lot of time to train and to teach as much as possible what I know, and share my experience and my expertise. But on the other hand, I really appreciate trainees when they are motivated, because it brings me a fresh air, new ideas,
Of
new
course.
vision. So it is really a win-win situation. It's nothing like, it's not a hierarchy. It's not a company. I mean, we really have to be as flexible as possible and as motivated as possible.
Okay, that's very important. I think the same. I mean, it's a mutual exchange. From one side, you share your experience, and on the other side, the student can bring something different, some fresh air, as you
Exactly.
said, and some help. Okay, thank you so much, Valerie, for your time. I know that you are you are very busy, so I think it's very important and precious what you share with us. And well, I hope to be able to provide you with interesting candidates as soon as possible. Okay, thanks
Well,
a
I
lot.
hope so.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and good luck.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye bye. Bye.